This is potentially my last time firing up and driving the old Bentley, the old Dodge Magnum, the internet's car, the car the internet has come to know and love over the past 12 years of my owning it. Me and this car, man, we go back. We went up and down the coast together, moved to Virginia in this car. This car predates Ariana, whom I've been with for a decade. I had relationships before Ariana riding in this car. All mistakes, of course, terrible, awful mistakes, learning experiences, preparing me for, of course, the wonderful Ariana, my wife-to-be. But I'm just pointing out how long this car has been around. I posted this car online the other day, listing it for sale. I had friends from high school that I haven't spoken to in years asking me if I remembered this and that in this car, and I didn't even remember half the events. We packed this bad boy up and went camping in it one time, and camping wasn't really camping. It was like 20 of us fresh out of high school basically just going to like this open camp site that's like 20 minutes away and just drinking there. But we did have tents, so you know, it was kind of camping. But this car was the party bus for that. We loaded this bad boy up. I met Max Tuning and wheeled him around Richmond, Virginia in this car. Went up and down between Virginia and Rhode Island a bunch in this car. I picked up Brett Gibbs from Boston Airport, wheeled him around in this car. Josh Hancock, Matt Keto. This car has become more or less a driving meme on the internet. It evokes an emotional response no matter who you are. Now there's a reason I've been holding on to this bad boy through hell and high water for the last 12 years. I bought it right after I just turned 20 years old. I'm 32, just turned 32. In less than a month, it'll be the 12-year anniversary of buying this bad boy in July. And the reason is it's so custom, it's rare, it's unique. You're not gonna find another car like this. I thought about even auctioning it off to see if I could buy a new house with the proceeds from this car. Let me give you a first ever tour of this car. This is the first time I've given the internet access to this car in the 12 years I've had it, and this is why I've held on to it for so long. So much is custom about this car. First and foremost, you guys have heard of these crazy exciting engines like the Bugatti's W16, a 16-cylinder engine in a W formation, right? Have you ever heard the purr of a automatic V6? Crazy. And that vibration right there, some may call that an engine misfire. False. This engine never misses. That check engine light is there to validate that fact. This engine lights up. If you look closely, you'll see the steering wheel, custom steering wheel, meant for racing. Hard to see in the camera, but there's an actual indent in the center here, almost like somebody really strong punched it several times over in a fit of rage. If I just had to make an example of the shape. You'll also notice there's custom grip material here, again, for racing, a better grip. We also debadged the steering wheel. Gives it that sleek, mean sleeper kind of look, so people don't realize that I'm driving if they ever look inside my car. We have a 6-speed gear shifter over here that I got off Amazon for $9. Just adds a nice expensive touch to this car. If you look down here, this little wire here, that's where my hood latch was to open this hood. Now you cannot actually open this hood because honestly, who wants to look problems in the face? If there's an engine problem and you unlock the hood and open it, you can then see what the problem is, and then you have to fix it. However, if you can't actually access the engine, you can't ever look the problem in the face. Therefore, I really never have engine problems. Now, this is where this car starts really getting expensive. The interior of this is pretty crazy. Forget peanut butter interior. This, you'll notice, is gray in some areas and like a rust brown in other areas from carrying barbells and weights and things like that over the years. That's called two-tone, my friends. I don't expect a lot of you to even be aware of that phrase, but that is two-tone upholstery, not cheap. Now this is really, really unique. This really highlights how much of a classic muscle car this bad boy is. This hatch here is custom because you need to be first really, really strong and kind of lucky to open it. And once you get it open, you have to hold it open, and it's unnecessarily heavy. This is a custom paint job right here you're seeing. This took a long time to get perfect. Now, I'm not a flashy guy. I don't like bragging about prices or materialistic things, so I'm not gonna get into what I paid for these, but these are extremely rare aftermarket stock OEM rims, 17 inches. This is the part everyone loves to see. These, my friends, are called vents. All right, this is for drag reduction. Look at me. Drag reduction, Google that. It's called aerodynamics, people. This is a sports body kit on this bad boy. Air goes in through these vents, reduces the drag, keeps this thing planted on the ground. I studied this in college. This customized aerodynamic sweep I put in here. It might be hard to see on camera. You could describe it as almost like a dent-like shape. This mirror is split. That happened one day when it was really cold outside. I decided I wanted to be able to see two angles at once. When I'm driving, I'm extra safe. Again, high performance vehicle here, a lot of speed, a lot of horsepower. I want to be safe. So I like being able to see in two different directions at the same time when I'm checking my rear view. So the internet's most favoritist car, the famous 2007 Dodge Magnum Bentley GT Coupe Sport F1. And this is its last day here after 12 wonderful years. So a moment of silence for this car. Mom's moment of silencing over there too. It's a silent mother because we're mourning. So please respect our privacy and give us this time to mourn this major loss. And you know, I'm gonna heal and we're gonna get back on track soon. I'm a fighter. This is a tough day for me. And Ariana especially. This is what Ariana dated me for. This was actually my entire personality. This is all I had to offer to anyone ever, was this car. And it's what Ariana dated me for. Mom's laughing. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. This is mourning.
What are you gonna have to offer now?
Nothing. No personality, and now I have no Magnum.
All right, take the camera. I'm out.